What if I told you that the way you price your online course could either limit your income or expand your impact? And that it has nothing to do with formulas or what your peers are charging, and everything to do with ownership. There's a quote from Ted Lasso. Yes, we're getting a little philosophical today, where Rebecca Welton, the owner of an English football club, says, "Just because we own our teams doesn't mean they belong to us." It hit me. I've been having dreams about it. It's been living rent free in my head, this quote, because that is how I feel about my business. And it's probably how you feel about your business too, whether you realize it yet or not. Sure, legally, it's ours, but it belongs to our clients, our team, our partners, our spouses, our communities, even the barista who fuels us with caffeine on that big lunch day. And if your business doesn't belong to you, why are you pricing it like it does? And stay with me, because by the end of this video, I'm going to show you a reframe that completely shifts how you view pricing, one that not only honors your impact, but actually sustains your business in the long term. Let's get it. Family ownership. Your family, who fuels you, who fuels the machine. So let's start here with your family, because when people are pricing, they often ask, what will the world think? What will my followers think? What will my peers think? But if you check in with your higher self probably doesn't give a hoot, truly. Like, are those followers going to be at your funeral? Probably not. So the real question becomes, who do you care about being proud of you? Hopefully, you are at the top of that list. You care that you're proud of yourself. But there's also probably your blood family, someone from your blood family at the top of that list, your chosen family, your kids, your best friend, your dog, the people who fuel you, right? Your biggest cheerleaders, the ones who pick you up on the darkest days and celebrate every win authentically. What would they say about you undervaluing your work? Key takeaway here: price in a way that honors them, because they pour into you, because they see, they believe in, they invest in your limitless potential. Prove them right. Moving on to client ownership and pricing as a tool for transformation. So let's talk about your clients, because we've all heard the platitudes, you get what you pay for. People pay attention to what they pay for. And listen, I don't think those are untrue, okay? But I do think that they're like level 1 truths. They're little t truths. And the big T truth, like the next level truth, is this: you can actually use your pricing as a transformational tool, not just to protect your time, not just to signal value, but to catalyze growth in your students before they log in. You've probably heard the transformation starts with the transaction. But for some clients, the transformation is the transaction. It's the first time they have ever invested in themselves, the first time they've believed in themselves enough to try something new, the first time they've said, I'm worth this. And that doesn't mean every program needs to be high ticket, okay? But for that one signature offer, the one where people are going to walk through your digital doors and walk out with a deep, meaningful transformation, pricing it accordingly gives your clients the opportunity to rise to their next level before they even hit play on that first module. So it's not just a signal of value, but it's a signal of belief, of your belief in them. So the takeaway here is to use your pricing to create a moment of transformation. The number isn't just for your bottom line. It's a vote of confidence in the person you know your client is becoming. Moving to number 3, business stewardship. Sustainable growth starts now. Quite a few of my clients come to me and say, I don't need to make money on this. They've got successful businesses, right? They're fully booked out, they're profitable, they're providing a lot of service, but they're also maxed out. And now they're coming to us because they need help to productize their expertise. So logic goes, since I don't need to make money on this new offer, like right away, let's just lower the price. Let's just get some people in the door. Now, listen, sometimes that's the right move, but most of the time there's like something underneath. It's not just, I don't need the money. It's, I don't believe I can sell it. I don't think I'm good enough. I don't know if people will pay for it. especially in service providers who are moving to like a online course or group program, like that transition is filled with uncertainty because the business model is different. So the skill set is different and the way you show up, totally different. So what looks like a strategy of like, let's just price it cheap to keep the momentum, it might actually be a short-term fix for a mindset block. So takeaway here is, if you really don't need the money, then why not price it for the future? Why not steward this new product like it's something sacred, like it deserves to be profitable, sustainable, and deeply valuable, not just down the line, but now. Because here's the thing, when you price in alignment with your long-term vision, you're not just investing in yourself, you're investing in your team and your clients and the bigger mission that you're here to build. And cutting your price just to feel safe might actually be the thing that's holding you back. And it might even be the thing that repels your truly ideal client. So ask yourself, is this price serving the sustainability of the business, or is it solving for a belief that I'm just not ready to face? Big T truth here, you get to choose. So if you're constantly asking, what's it worth? Or what should I charge? You might be asking the wrong question. I'm not blaming you. I've asked those questions myself and still find myself in that loop. But they might not be the best questions for us to ask because at the end of the day, we choose a price and then the market's going to tell us if it's right or not. And here's how that lands with each pillar. For your family, choose a price that your biggest supporters would be proud of. The ones who poured into you, honor them with a number that reflects your value. For your clients, choose a price that invites your people to rise, one that reflects how deeply you believe in their ability to grow, transform, and commit. And for your business, choose a price that supports long-term sustainability, not a quick fix, not a discount to avoid discomfort, a number that aligns with the business you're building and the impact you're here to make. So instead of spiraling over and over what the perfect price should be, try asking yourself, what do I want this price to do? Do I want it to be an energetic match? Do I want it to call forward a certain client? Do I want it to create a leap of faith? Those are the better questions. And the better questions we ask, the better results we get. So let me ask you this. If your business doesn't belong to you, if it also belongs to your family, your clients, and your future, this future that you're building, and then how do you want to price it as an owner? Like someone who honors the people who fuel them, like someone who believes in the transformation their clients are capable of, like someone who's stewarding a legacy. And if this little reframe gave you a little fire, a little, oh, that's good, or, oh, yeah, that hurts, give me a thumbs up, say hello in the comments so I know that it landed. And if you're building a business that's both profitable and powerful, subscribe, because the Course Flow to Cash Flow show is where strategy meets soul and your offers get to make the impact and the income they were meant for. See you soon.